A cast member of Street Outlaws, that's a Discovery TV show, has died while filming in Las Vegas.
Fox 6's Danny Maston joining us in studio with more on that.
Oklahoma City, a sprawling metropolis where asphalt stretches for miles and the wind whispers tales of horsepower and speed, serves as the breeding ground for legends. This is where our story begins with a young Jeff Bonnet, a kid filled with dreams and a heart set on the open road. Fans of Street Outlaws have come to recognize Jeff, better known as AZN, often seen side by side with Farm Truck. Some have even described him as his sidekick. Beyond their strong bond and shared passion for racing, AZN has a distinct personality and has faced both highs and lows on the show. Jeff Bonnet, known as AZN, has become a household name among Street Outlaws fans, largely due to his lovable personality and sense of humor. However, his journey to becoming a street racing icon was not paved with trophies and victories but with twists and turns, triumphs and tragedies that shaped him into the man, racer, and entertainer he is today. Born on August 3, 1981, in the racing town of Oklahoma to Dennis and Matsu Bonnet, Jeff was immersed in a culture where racing was cherished. His true breakthrough came later when he met someone who would remain his mentor to this day. Jeff's passion for cars can be traced back to the deep connection he had with his father, Dennis, a Vietnam War veteran. Dennis instilled in him a love for tinkering and a respect for the raw power beneath the hood. While Dennis played a crucial role in Jeff's early driving education, Jeff attributes his current knowledge and passion for racing to Farm Truck, who took him under his wing and remains a strong ally. Their bond has been unbreakable since Jeff began honing his racing career. Despite his close relationship with Farm Truck, Jeff owes his first car to his father. Their prized possession was a beat-up 1964 Chevy Nova, purchased for $2,800 through a loan from Dennis. At the time, Jeff was still in high school and had no job to pay for it. In an interview, he revealed that his father acted as his bank, lending him the money on the condition that he repaid every penny. Determined to keep his word, Jeff got creative with earning money, painting house numbers on curbs for neighbors to help emergency responders locate homes more easily. Together, Jeff and his father poured their time and effort into restoring the Chevy, transforming it from a junkyard relic into a symbol of their shared passion. Dennis became Jeff's first mentor, teaching him the fundamentals of mechanics and the satisfaction of working with his hands. With his growing interest in street racing, Jeff sought out more opportunities, eventually finding his place in Oklahoma's racing scene, where he competed against some of the area's most experienced racers. It was during this time that he met Sean Whitley, aka Farm Truck. Jeff's career in street racing began in his teenage years, fueled by an unrelenting passion for speed and adrenaline. His journey took off with the acquisition of the Chevy Nova and later a 1970 Volkswagen Beetle, affectionately dubbed the Dung Beetle. This unconventional choice reflected AZN's unique approach to racing and set him apart in the street racing world. His path eventually crossed with Farm Truck, a fellow Oklahoma City racer, and the two bonded over their mutual love for the sport and their distinctive personalities. Their friendship began long before Street Outlaws and was cemented on the streets of Oklahoma. Although Jeff was new to racing and had little chance against experienced competitors like Farm Truck, something about him clicked with the veteran racer, and they have been a team ever since. While many speculated about the strength of their bond, some believed that Jeff was in search of a father figure. His life had been anything but easy. His mother passed away from cancer when he was a teenager, a devastating loss for his family. Then, in 2001, tragedy struck again when his father succumbed to a heart condition, leaving Jeff and his sister Brenda orphaned. This profound loss created a void in Jeff's life, but he was not one to let adversity define him. His dreams and aspirations pushed him forward, and the loss of his father became a turning point that drove him deeper into the world of street racing, possibly as a way to stay connected to his father's memory. His passion ultimately led him to Farm Truck, whose iconic vehicle, a 1970 Chevrolet C10 pickup truck, became synonymous with their partnership and solidified their reputation as a dynamic duo in the street racing community. As AZN and Farm Truck continued honing their racing skills and building their reputation in Oklahoma City, they caught the attention of television producers. Their distinctive vehicles, camaraderie, and engaging personalities made them ideal candidates for the emerging reality TV show Street Outlaws. In 2013, AZN and Farm Truck made their debut on the show as members of the 405 crew. Over the years, they have captivated audiences with their down-to-earth demeanor, humor, and formidable racing abilities. The show provided a platform for them to showcase their talents to a wider audience, propelling them to fame within the street racing community and beyond. AZN's transition into Street Outlaws marked a pivotal moment in his career, elevating him to celebrity status among fans. His infectious energy, comedic flair, and undeniable skill behind the wheel endeared him to viewers, ensuring his lasting popularity as a key figure in street racing entertainment. The streets of Oklahoma City became his proving ground, where he spent his nights refining his skills, pushing both his car and himself to the limit. It was here that he earned the nickname AZN, a playful nod to his mixed Asian and Caucasian heritage. However, his early days in street racing were not without challenges, and the road to success was anything but easy. Jeff Bonnet, better known as AZN, faced numerous setbacks and emotional defeats that tested his determination. However, driven by his father's memory and an unyielding passion for racing, he continued pushing forward. One distinctive aspect of his relationship with Farm Truck is their unconventional approach to racing. While many racers on Street Outlaws were fiercely competitive, striving for speed and victory, AZN and Farm Truck focused more on enjoying the process. Their builds prioritized both functionality and speed, unlike other racers who sacrificed everything for ultra-fast cars to secure a spot in the Street Outlaws hierarchy. AZN, however, was drawn to unique and iconic builds, particularly his famous 1970 Volkswagen Beetle, known as the Dung Beetle. This car, though not the fastest on the track, became a symbol of his individuality and creativity in the racing world. Unlike traditional high-performance muscle cars, the Dung Beetle was a rear-engine compact vehicle that exuded charm and versatility, doubling as a daily driver. Despite its rustic paint job, the car held deep sentimental value for Jeff, as seen in numerous videos where he and Sean painted and fine-tuned the vehicle with passion. Under AZN's guidance, the Dung Beetle underwent extensive modifications to enhance its performance, including engine and suspension upgrades. Though heavier than most lightweight race cars, it still outpaced regular vehicles. However, its competitive edge on Street Outlaws remained limited, making it difficult for Jeff to secure victories. The Dung Beetle's distinctive look and unassuming nature made it a fan favorite, but fellow racers were often reluctant to compete against Jeff, knowing the outcome was predictable. This lack of competitiveness drained the thrill and unpredictability essential to drag racing. Consequently, the show's producers began excluding Jeff from races, as he seemed less invested in winning. Sean, too, faced a similar fate, leaving both men at a crossroads in their racing careers. Determined to continue their journey, they found a new opportunity, hosting their own spin-off show, Street Outlaws, Farm Truck and AZN. The series, which premiered in 2018, offered fans an in-depth look at their bond, adventures, and off-track interests. It documented their interactions with fellow racers, their creative vehicle builds, and their relentless pursuit of racing excellence. While the show maintained the high-octane energy of its predecessor, it distinguished itself by focusing on the duo's camaraderie and comedic approach to racing. Throughout the spin-off, fans witnessed Farm Truck and AZN embark on wild projects, from fishing trips to over-the-top vehicle modifications. Some of their creations were so outrageous that they served little practical purpose, yet they perfectly encapsulated their fun-loving nature. However, despite their efforts, the show failed to garner the traction needed for long-term success. Some attributed this to inadequate promotion by the producers, while others believed their car builds didn't align with mainstream expectations. Eventually, Farm Truck and AZN returned to the original Street Outlaws series, where they remain to this day. Regardless of their unconventional style, one thing is certain: the Dung Beetle became a cherished symbol within the Street Outlaws universe. It embodied AZN's innovative spirit and refusal to conform to the standard racing mold. Though some racers viewed his approach as lackluster, the Dung Beetle won over audiences with its underdog status and AZN's relentless drive to push its limits. It showcased his love for racing in a way that was both entertaining and deeply personal. Jeff's life took another transformative turn when he met Sean Whitley, a seasoned street racer who became a mentor and father figure to him. Their bond not only reshaped Jeff's career but also solidified their place as one of the most beloved duos in Street Outlaws history. Farm Truck was initially skeptical of the young and brash AZN, but over the years, their rivalry on the track evolved into something more profound. As they raced each other, a unique spark ignited, revealing a shared love for the sport and a healthy dose of competitive spirit. This unlikely friendship blossomed into a partnership that would become a cornerstone of Street Outlaws. When the show premiered in 2013, offering viewers a glimpse into the high-octane world of Oklahoma City street racing, both Farm Truck and AZN seized the opportunity, propelling themselves into fame. While Farm Truck remained the dominant force behind the wheel, AZN quickly became a fan favorite. Unlike the typical racer, he brought an infectious charisma to the show, his signature smack talk and playful jabs keeping the competition lively and entertaining. As the show's hype man, AZN was never afraid to get inside the heads of other racers. Though AZN has never been involved in any major accidents on the show, he did experience a minor mishap in 2018 while riding in Farm Truck's car. During their trip to Australia for the renowned Summer Nats Festival, an annual car festival held in Canberra known for its high-energy atmosphere and automotive competitions, Farm Truck's car suffered a mechanical failure while participating in a burnout contest. These competitions require drivers to spin their wheels to produce smoke and thrill the crowd, but in a dramatic turn of events, Farm Truck's car lost control and crashed into a barrier. Fortunately, both Sean and Jeff were inside the vehicle and emerged without injuries. Today, AZN remains a vital part of the Street Outlaws family. He continues to be a strong support system for Farm Truck, a beacon of positivity on the show, and a beloved figure among fans worldwide. When it comes to his personal life, much like many racers on the show, AZN has kept details private. However, this secrecy has fueled speculation, with rumors circulating about a possible long-term partner named Lisa Lacey. While social media posts hint at a connection, the true nature of their relationship remains unclear. Perhaps AZN chooses to keep his private life separate from his on-screen persona, prioritizing his passion for racing above all else. His bond with Sean has played a major role in shaping his career, and fans eagerly anticipate what the duo might accomplish next. The question remains, will AZN ever shift his focus from entertainment to serious competition? Regardless of the path he takes, he has proven himself to be more than just Farm Truck's sidekick or Street Outlaws' resident trash talker. He is an essential part of the show's legacy, a testament to resilience, loyalty, and an unwavering passion for racing. Like a well-tuned engine, life is full of twists and turns, but AZN's journey is one worth following.